Somebody once told me the world is...
So what do you think?
That was awful.
What?
That was awful, and you should feel ashamed. My eyes have never been so offended, and I once watched a hippopotamus give live birth. Watching that felt worse than reliving the pandemic. I would rather have a hot railroad spike driven slowly through my foot than have to watch that a second time. Try again. Be better.
Oh, okay.
Make it be this time.
Give me your attention, baby. I gotta tell you a little something about yourself. Oh, I know that you don't know it, but you're fine, so fine.
So what is your name?
Kyle West. My name is Kyle West.
Kyle West.
Yeah.
Big confident smile with our Kyle West for him.
Could you please introduce yourself?
Good day. My name is Emmanuel Kuna. As he said before, captain of the basketball team, vice captain of St. Mark's.
My name is Nevan Likoto.
Ah, yes. What house are you in? What house are you in?
The best house, St. Mark, you know.
You should be smiling.
Nicholas Leon, representing St. Luke, the best house.
As house captain, what would you say is your favorite memory of your class or house?
Well, over the years, I've had some pretty great memories with my house. A lot of it being just, foolishness, playing around horseplay. I'd say my favorite one was in Form 3. I remember Joshua Degans got on top of something and he jumped and we all acted like there was an earthquake when he landed.
My favorite memory probably the inter-call season. I wasn't playing in it per se, but just watching my classmates participate in it and, losing and then getting revenge. That's how I'm getting.
Indeed, revenge. I like that word. I like that word.
My favorite Phasma memory, honestly, my absolute favorite Phasma memory is when St. John won Sports Day and Mr. Noel with his self started to get on absolutely crazy and went all over the school and the entire school followed him right behind.
I feel like Noel does do too much. No, you know that, my boy.
My favorite memory was being in the stadium. It was just like an electric atmosphere, especially to see all our players from Form 6 playing, doing well. I would say that's my favorite memory.
Of 2016. You ready?
Hi, today we are here with the vice captain of St. John. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hello everybody, my name is Nicholas William and I am the vice captain of St. John.
Indeed. What is your favorite memory of St. John?
Probably when we won our 5th 5K, 5th sports day, 5th everything in a row. So undefeated for all 7 years of school.
Yeah. So what made the 5th one so special?
The fact that I was the vice captain.
Indeed.
But not the actual captain.
What's good, everybody? I'm Mark Dorica. Happy to be here. Repping the house of St. Mark, Green, big up the Crocodiles.
Hi, my name is Charlotte Blanchard, and I'm in the best house from Form 1 all the way up to 6-1, St. Matthew.
Hello, good day. My name is Reese Ville. I am in the greatest house, St. John.
My favorite memory with my house or class probably has to be the celebrating of my... No, I'm kidding. No. I would say my favorite memory was Sports Day when we didn't come first. No, we didn't come first. But, we were still happy. I think we came third, second, something like that. And everybody was just happy and joyful. And, it was a very exciting moment, if I say so myself,
It's not really a memory. It's more. It goes along a long time, but it have to be in Form 4, class sweat every day, before school, break time, lunch. I probably shouldn't be saying this in front of teachers, but that time, every day just sweating in class with the boys. Can never forget that. Those times were good times. Simple, you know.
Well, I would assume I have to call from Form 6 people, so I can't say things like when Kanako and Shamar did nonsense, but boy, I don't know, there's too much to choose from.
Okay. What was your favorite memory in Fatima then? If you can think about a favorite memory in
Fatima
class.
I don't know, there's
so many laughs, right?
Yeah, there's just
pick one.
So many laughs. Maybe when Tim jumped into a door in Form.
That's a great one.
Form
That's a
3.
great one.
When Tim jumped into a door.
Look at them, distraught. Every day, these children are suffering. We must seek to end their turmoil. Only you can make a change. Donate money to me, and I just might use it to make their lives better. Might.
Put your flags up in the sky, in the sky. And wave side to side, side to side. Show the world where you're from, show where you're from. Show the world we are one. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. One love, one life, one world, one fight, whole world, one night.
Let's talk about you now. What is your favorite memory in Fatima?
I would say Form 3 as a whole was pretty fun. You know, sitting down in Mr. Muntaz's classes, doing a whole lot of nothing. And I remember Kiba getting thrown out of class by a guard. Good times.
I would have to talk about Father Gregory and maybe a food fight. So first, in Form 2, I believe, we had religion with Father Gregory, and he would literally walk around the classroom while speaking and pick up pens and put it in his pocket right here. So at the end of the class, not even at the end, about halfway through the class, he would have about 4 pens, and we would say, "Father, can I get my pen?" He said, "What pen? What pen? I don't have any pens." I said, "Father, look at your pocket right here." He said, "You're playing a trick on me. You're playing a trick on me." So you'd have 4 pens, and he would just not know when he picked them up. And then in Form 3 and Form 4, like, that was just the most wild the school has ever been. I remember they had a food fight, and they had curry all on the Form 6 block at break time. So that was real fun.
I would say that my favorite memory of my house is representing St. Luke in the table tennis midday league. Yes, we won that, and it was a very fun experience, especially afterwards I got to rub it in Mr. Noel's face. Even though we won the overall sports day, it was still fun to represent my house.
You spoke about table tennis. How exactly did that come about? Because that only came to be after Form 6.
So in lower 6, I was thinking about starting a club, and I wasn't really sure if I wanted to dedicate all my time to that, because I was now starting Unit 1 of Cape. But when Unit 2 came around, I saw that I had enough time, so I got a few of the guys together. Yeah, I got a few of the guys together, and we had some boards in the PE room, and we just started playing, and eventually we turned it into a club. and successfully we were able to play in the Scotia Schools tournament, and we actually did pretty good in that. So yeah, that's how I got started.
Form 6, I'm sure all of you guys could agree with me, was tough in some ways, but it was also a new experience in terms of how independent we had to be. I think most of us started driving in late Form 5, early Form 6, and we had to balance our lives and schoolwork by ourselves. Parents stopped helping us after Form 4 because they couldn't do the math questions anymore. It was just all on us, and going into this new stage of this new chapter, say university and stuff, I think it was a good preparation. And of course, we footballers, we won the intercol final, so it was history for the school, and it was just so much joy and so much camaraderie among all the students in the school. It was a great experience.
Congratulations, St. Mark, the champion of St. John! 182! Best entry of the century.
Do you constantly get into accidents? Is your car consistently being ravaged by the savages on the road? Are you in desperate need to save your vehicle? Well, boy, do I have the product for you. Introducing car insurance.
Wow! So tell me what the damage is, sir. What's here? But it's fixed now. My car! What did you do? Never fear, sir. The beautiful thing about car insurance is that with it, all your vehicular problems will be solved. They doesn't even the same car. They say that a car is an extension of your body. Save your car insurance. Help save your car.
Good day everyone, my name is Thursday. Mac hasn't finished the exam as you can see because he's studying to the top at the start of class. And now it's 2:19 with 1 minute left on the clock and Mac isn't finished.
Mr. Noel, he inspired many of my fashion choices throughout Form 6. He very much so was very much inspirational to me.
What is your experience like in Form 6?
One of a kind, you know. Hard to put in words.
Indeed it is.
You know, a lot of laughs, but a lot of serious times and a lot of unserious times, you know.
I would say my experience, well, first of all, I wasn't really sure what to expect coming from Trimont, to expect what Fatima would be like, but I could say that I was actually pleasantly surprised a little bit. I didn't expect to enjoy it this much. I mean, I made a lot of great friends here, and I got a lot of opportunities to do the things that I love, you know. And I would say that Fatima really helped me become who I am at the end of the 2 years, and allowed me to successfully accomplish my A-levels and Form 6.
Which teacher would you say was the most impactful to you during your time in Fatima?
During my time in Fatima, I think it would have to be Mr. DeGale. Like I could call him a friend, but just real cool like that. I could ask him anything, and he'd always give me his honest answer, and he'd also give me the best advice as well. Not only with school, but like life, relationships, everything.
Who would you say was your favorite teacher or had the most impact on you?
I
And
think
why?
all the teachers didn't like me, so it's hard to say. My favorite teacher, guys, has to be Mr. Samaru. Don't you just love him?
And why? Why do you love him?
I love Mr. Samaru because he's a funny character. He brings life to the class. And you don't find many teachers like that. Would you agree, Manny?
Certainly.
Yeah.
I would say the hardest time in my school life would have been Form 6. And the teacher that I had consistently throughout Form 6 was definitely Mr. Beaumont. He is such a inspiration, such a good teacher. He was there for me. He's very helpful. He's always willing to just get you what you need to educate you on something you don't know and help with things other than schoolwork, help with life problems, help about moving on to different stages in your life, university, and he's just been a big help in every single way.
Now that you're leaving Fatima, how do you feel in this moment?
I'm sad that it's ending, but I'm happy that it happened. You know, I've made so many friends coming over the years, and because of this, we have a bond forever. We can always say that we are Fatima Old Boys.
Honestly, it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet, it is. Because on one hand, I'm really enjoying that I get to see all these guys move on to new things, move on to, their new lives and grow as people. But on the flip side, I'm sad to see them go.
Honestly, I'm incredibly proud to be a Fatima boy and to say that I shared an experience with so many people. I think that everyone in this graduating class will strive for success. Honestly, I'm excited for what the future holds, university, and I think everyone in this graduating class is the same.
I would say it's bittersweet. All these years in school, all these connections I made, now you have to leave it. But at the same time, I'm kind of happy about going on with my life and being my own man, learning more, reaching my dreams. So yeah, it's definitely thankful for it, and sometimes you just have to leave home at some point.
Indeed.
Man's tired, dog. Yazım. Yeah!
Once you graduate from Fatima, you automatically become an old boy. What does that mean to you?
Well, I mean, that's certainly something to hear, being called an old boy. Like, going through all the years in this school, you're always hearing about the Fatima Old Boys Association, all the old boys that passed through and become something so much better than what they were now. And to think that I and the rest of us could be a part of that as well. Like, you never know, in a couple of years' time, we might be making history and then it trace us back to Fatima, and it's just crazy to think about, really.
I'm incredibly proud to be a Fatima Old Boy. I think ever since I came into school, we stand on values of respect and kindness. So leaving the school, I'm gonna try to keep that.
Okay, what does being a Fatima Old Boy mean to you?
It means that I can play in the cricket matches now.
W Sports, some
Correct.
say.
Some fellas from the last team of Sabga will say that this sport is terrible, but I will say it's from the lack of education to our culture that he has said that.
Wow, Jonathan Sabga getting called out.
Being Syrian, he doesn't know about the
Oh my
children
gosh,
villages.
wow. You definitely are.
That'll make it.
Wow.
I'm really happy because as well I can partake in the Fatima Fete, which I was lucky enough to take part in. Thank you, Mr. Wells and Miss Manuel. That was a great experience.
Yes,
I saw Latunji perform live.
Engine room.
I did. It was great. No, so I would love to be taking part in all the different Fatima events that the old boys are proud to be part of.
Yes.
I feel like being a Fatima Old Boy, of course there's that kind of status that comes with the name, but as well it also means maintaining that status and helping the next generation come up. So of course the donations help with events, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Charity give box.
Of course, of course.
Fatima, old boy, you consider me that? I'm a foreigner, some may say.
No, but you know, it's 2 years.
2 years. Have the ring and everything.
Indeed.
Indeed. Privilege. Stand out. You know, it's the status of being a Fatima boy, you know, you get that sort of rank, you know, when you're walking around, you know. When you say you're a Trimont boy, nobody knows where that school is, you know. Fatima's distinguished, you know, it's quality.